Hey beautiful people, good evening and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anita. I am a nursing student of Next University here in Cyprus, okay? And to my old subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so very much for tuning in to watch my videos, for I do not take you guys' views for granted. Yeah, if you guys have been following me for quite a while, you would notice that I changed my YouTube name from Anita Sunita to Not Anita Talks, and I'll be sharing with you guys shortly my reasons for doing so. So without further ado, let us head on straight into today's video. As you guys can tell from the late introduction, you will notice that I made a lot of changes on this channel. Yeah, I had to incorporate the nurse that preaches to this channel. Yeah, I changed my name from Anita Sunita to Nurse Anita Talks. And Anita Sunita, okay, Sunita is actually my nickname given to me by a friend. That was back then in my secondary school days. Yeah, it was a Muslim guy that gave me that name. And he said they found that name in an Indian movie, that he watched an Indian movie. He liked the actress, and then he decided to give me the name Sunita. I browsed about the meaning of Sunita. I saw that it was okay. It was a good meaning, and then I took it as a nickname, okay? But guys, recently, guys, lots of changes has been happening around my life. Okay, I'm still Anita, but that Sunita has to go. Not that Sunita is a bad name. Sunita has a positive meaning, okay, but I am taking the name the nurse that preaches, and that's because I had an encounter some weeks back. Guys, the Lord is looking for people that he can use. True, the Lord is yearning for people that he can use. I had an encounter some weeks back. I don't know if you guys watched the last video I made where I talked about the power in fervent, effective prayer. I don't know, guys, but I've been having this burning desire to always pray, to always make out time to pray, of which I have been doing. I have been doing it consistently, starting from last year. If you guys watched the last video, you hear where I shared the series of dreams I had. Starting from last year up until now, I've not stopped praying every night, maximum 1 hour consistently. And this desire has been burning deep within me. Like, I just feel this urge to pray, to always pray non-stop. And guys, some weeks back, while I was praying, I had this encounter. Like, I don't know, I was just praying. I was not even asking God for anything. I was just praying. I was just worshiping God. I was just praying in tongues. I mean, just talking to God, lavishing my love on him. And guys, the Lord drew me back to my 13-year-old self, because I mean, I had already forgotten about this. Totally, I had already forgotten about this. He drew me back to my 13-year-old self, and I remember when I was still very little, I followed my mom to this fellowship, to this program that was organized by my church. So I attended that program, and I remember that I was sitting within the crowd, in the midst of the crowd, and there was this preacher that came to preach and to minister to us. Then this preacher spotted me from the crowd, and then he asked me to stand up, and then he told me to come out. And then when he told me to come out, he said to me that the Lord is going to use you mightily, that he's seeing within me an evangelist, someone that would go out there to preach the gospel for Christ. And when he said that, I accepted, I believed, but I was saying to myself, I mean, how do I go about this? I mean, I'm still little. What do I know? Where do I start from to start preaching? Who do I preach to? He said that the Lord has given me a mandate to preach. That's what he said to me. That I should start even while I was still little. But as at then, guys, I didn't even know much. I just know that I'm this girl that would always follow her parents to church. I had not even discovered Jesus personally. I had not even deeply fallen in love with Jesus. I was just this girl that would always go to church with her parents because her parents were serving the Lord. So I'll say that as at that time I was serving my parents' God. I had not known God for myself. Okay. So when he made that statement, I just accepted it and fine, no problems. I would do it if the Lord equips me to do it. But as at that time, I had not personally encountered Christ. I had not personally gotten to know Christ for myself. So years down the line, guys, I was having this series of dreams. Okay, as at that time, guys, I had not even entered the university. Okay, let me say as at this time, guys, I was in my senior secondary school. So I had not even known what I would study. Okay, so but I had this dream, and I will not forget this particular dream I had. I saw myself in a white cloth. I was dressed like someone in a medical field. Okay. Then again, I saw myself ministering to dry bones. I saw myself talking to dry bones, telling them to come alive. Dry bones rise up, dry bones come alive, dry bones. I just saw myself talking to dry bones, like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain this. And I was speaking to them, I was prophesying to them, come alive, come alive, come alive. Come alive, come alive, come alive. I woke up from that dream. Honestly, guys, I didn't even know what that dream would mean. I just said to myself, okay, maybe the Lord wants me to be in the medical field. Okay, maybe to treat people. Okay, maybe I will try to make sure people don't die. Yeah, that was what I thought. That's just how I would literally explain that dream. As someone that's going to be in a medical field someday, and that would treat patients so that they don't die. That's what I thought the dream was. When I was praying some weeks back, the Lord began to remind me of so many things. He was now beginning to interpret that dream that I had. He was saying to me that it's not just you being in a medical field for you to treat patients or for you to administer care to people that are sick, but that He's calling me into the purpose and the assignment which He has created me for. That He has created me to be an evangelist for the gospel. He has created me to preach about Him. And guys, before I had this encounter with God, I know that I had always been talking about God on my YouTube channel. I had always been preaching Christ. Yes, I know that because as at the time I gave my life to Christ wholly, that was some years back. That was in my higher institution, my first degree back then in Nigeria. I told myself I was going to love on Christ and I would try my best to talk about God. I didn't know that I had this mandate to talk about God. I was just doing because I loved God. But when this feeling of praying constantly started burning deep within me, and I took it upon myself to always make out time to pray every night, I didn't know that the Lord was trying to redirect my path, redirect my vision, redirect my purpose. He was trying to clarify the mandate He had given to me. I didn't even know. I didn't even remember that I was being told by a man of God some years back that I would talk about Christ, that I would evangelize about Christ. I didn't even remember. So just a few weeks ago, when I was praying, the Lord just reminded me, and I was like, oh my God, really? So this is the reason why I had even been talking about you before being so sure that this is what you've called me for. And I just had to decide within myself, and then I told myself that I'm going to take up this work He has given me, and I'm going to take it seriously. Like, I'm going to take it as I would take my own job. This is the job of the Lord, so I'm going to take it as my own job. If He has called me to talk about Him, I will do that till I die. Yes. And I now had to think of how to incorporate this into my YouTube channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel is going to be, I'm going to still talk about things related to nursing. Yeah, I'm going to talk about lifestyle in Cyprus. Yeah, if I'm able to talk about them. But most importantly, guys, this channel is going to be centered to God. Like everything concerning Christ, I'm going to be revealing it to you guys on this channel. like I'm going to be talking about Christ on this channel. I just wish this is what you would love to listen. If you're not the kind of person that will love to listen up to things that concerns God, then maybe this channel is not necessarily for you. But if you're a lover of Christ, then I would love that you join me in this journey, to reveal Christ to the world. God is looking for souls. God is seriously yearning for souls. He's looking for people that he can use. Like, God is looking for people that he can use. The devil is going out there recruiting men, recruiting people. And the Lord said that the harvest is much, but the laborers are few. He needs laborers that work in his vineyard for him. The work is too much. The souls that needs to be won for Christ is too much. Souls are lavishing. Souls are lavishing. Souls are lavishing day by day. Day by day. The devil keeps on recruiting members into his kingdom. But the Lord is searching out for souls. The Lord is looking for souls that will draw men to him. He said that the heaven rejoices for just even one soul that gives his life to Christ. That do you know how the angels rejoices in heaven? So, as you're listening to me, the Lord is searching for souls that he can use to draw men to his kingdom. He is yearning for people, and all you just need to do is just to make yourself available to him. Like, you need to love on God.
The world evangelization. This is the first emphasis of the Spirit in this prophetic season that we are in. World evangelization. The Spirit of God, like never before, is raising men, and he's moving across the length and the breadth of this earth for that one final wave that will bring in the harvest. Are we together? In order of divine priority, God's emphasis right now is a greater determination by the Spirit to find laborers that can make world evangelization a success.
So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you watched the end, thank you so very much. Do well to like, do well to share, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment down the section below till I come your way again. My name is Anita, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.